Hello, welcome to the crafting table. We are back with some more Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, this time on extreme difficulty, and we're going to do a playthrough as the Arcane Archer on extreme difficulty. I'm going to be skipping dialogue a lot, like just going to be doing that and basically doing whatever I need to do to get through the dialogue quickly, because I did all the dialogue and stuff like that in the previous playthrough on hard difficulty. So if you want to go through it story-wise and hear everything from the NPCs about everything that's going on, about the characters and stuff and the plots, you can, if you want, you can go check out the hard playthrough. Just like with that playthrough, the heaviest armor that we are allowed to equip is chainmail. We're going to be using a wooden shield, is about the heaviest shield that we're going to be allowed to use. Simple martial weapons, and yeah, everything else is open. Let's get to it. So, the enemies are harder, the loot is better. In fact, you'll probably see with just these, the only thing that's not better are the quest rewards. The quest rewards are the exact same on every difficulty. And trying to think of something else. Some of the chests are set. So the chests down here, they might have more gold, but they'll still have the same type of weapon come out of it. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a bit. So even the rats are harder to take down. Hopefully we find a good ranged weapon at some point, because the archer is very dependent on the ranged weapons that he can find, especially in this difficulty, because none of the, as far as I know, maybe the first, ooh, nice, maybe the first merchant might have a ranged weapon, but as far as I know, that is a no. None of the merchants have any ranged weapons to sell. See, there's more gold in that box, in that treasure chest, but only a rusty short sword. So some of these are set to drop specific items. And I think it's only in Act 1, really, that it's like that. The rest of the acts, they're better. But as you can see, a lot more gold. We've got extra healing rejuve potions right out of the first act here. There's no better potions than those, so that's the highest that's going to go as well. So yeah, this ought to be interesting. I can't remember or not. I think I may have beaten Extreme with the Archer before, but it's been a while. So I guess we'll see how this works out. Now, oh man, see, like they can really mess you up here. They're not really doing too much damage, but they do have a higher chance to hit. I'm pretty sure every enemy can hit you, like, without even trying. The only way to truly guard against damage on extreme difficulty is blocking. It's the only real way to do it. Ooh, already having some weird slowdown. If you were around for my final hard gameplay episode of this game, you'll know that we never even got to watch the final cutscene because it crashed on us. Which I guess the game was bound to crash at some point. It is a PlayStation 2 era game on a computer. I mean, I don't know if that really should make a difference, but it did that time. So it's probably going to be the same amount of parts, maybe a few more in this playthrough, just because the game is a bit harder now. We're going to have to be a bit more cautious. And we're going to have to play extremely defensively in a lot of different spots. Unless we keep getting crits like that, that's fantastic. You know what I'd love to find is something that's keen to get better crits out of melee attacks, at least. Where'd that rat go? There he is. He's run away. He's low on health. But right now, as it stands, I cannot use any sort of magic. Unless I had repulsion, which is not dependent on if you have a bow. And although at the same time, these parts might be a lot quicker, I guess I should say. Just because I'm not going to be sitting through the dialogue, I'm just going to be skipping over it. Although I still will be trying to find as many enemies as possible to dispatch, just because the experience gain is higher on extreme difficulty, I believe. Pretty sure it is. Oh, I thought I blocked. And now I'm swinging at thin air. And if you were watching the previous series on this game, you'll notice how quickly Eldrith was dispatched. She's really kind of, I mean, it's a fun thematic boss, but honestly, she's not that hard. As long as you time your blocks properly. If you're ranged, it's actually really easy. If you're trying to fight her melee, she could be a lot tougher. You know, you really got to be good at blocking, because she hits like a truck, like probably even harder than some of the golems in the tower that you confront her in. I would say she can one-shot you just as easily. So that's why we hit her from ranged. That's kind of our specialty anyway, so. Alright, so just keep on making our way through the basement here. Hopefully we can find some decent rings and stuff like that soon. Definitely need some new weapons. This is ridiculous. There we go. Rat quest completed. Alright, let's grab our shield here. That's going to do us good for a little bit at least. And honestly, the armor is really more for looks at this point, because it doesn't decrease the damage you take anyway. It just decreases the chance that the enemy will hit. And so we're gonna go ahead and save over the hard playthrough. Oh, here we go. Here's where we start getting some actually dangerous enemies here. These guys will surround and absolutely beat you to pulp. Masterwork Scimitar, that's, yes. Please, okay. Why not? That's pretty good. It's really good, actually. What's the base attack on that? 22 versus... Well, it's 22, so... There's no +1 to it. I thought maybe Masterwork gave you a better chance to hit. Man. That's a fairly decent find in the very beginning. It's gonna be better than anything we find down here in chest. Look out. Ooh, and a ring of dexterity. Ring of dexterity, huh? What are we sitting at? So we've got 15 dex. Yeah, sure, why not? It'll add to our armor. I mean, that doesn't really matter.
This looks important.
All right, bottle of wine for Nebish. Nebish. Whatever his name is. Alright, let's go ahead and recall back. Grab all the experience and coins. So we don't need... We're going to hold on to the arrows because we're going to be... We will be finding a bow here soon. See, let's check it out. There, as far as I know, there's no bows. Not a single bow within sight. Biggest thing we're going to be trying to look for here. Oh, that's as high as it goes right there. Chainmail 5. We want...
We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
Yeah, we can't really do anything with what money we have right now, unfortunately. So let's keep moving. It's going to be a while before we can really afford anything highly useful. And we definitely need a bow so we can actually, you know, make use of our magic capabilities. Biggest thing right now is hit chance. They do have increased stats, so their armor is higher, all that stuff. Or what would help too is maybe a ring or an amulet of strength to raise our stat on that. We're going to try and draw him into a nice little explosion. See if we can... Yeah, see, these are the same even. The gold on the bottom is... Or on the bottom, on the ground, that just appears on the ground, that's actually higher. Let's see. We're going to try and draw a bunch of these guys in the next room into a nice big explosion. See if it actually does any real damage to them. I know the barrels do more damage to us now. Fairly certain of it. But I'm not really sure if it affects the enemies as much anymore. Alright, check all the stuff first, and then we'll go through. Let's try and draw all of them in. Yeah, 8. Yeah, it barely does anything. Although that would pretty much end my character right then and there. Gotta try and block better. Go and collect up all this stuff. Gear, no more potions. Come on. How much? Okay, we've got 195 carry weight. Level ups, we're going to be focusing a lot on the different spells and abilities, more so than, say, carry weight. So that's going to be extremely important. Getting the spell damage on our different arcane arrows and whatnot. That's going to be really important. Not really sure if I'm going to be trying to take repulsion. It seems like a good idea, but I don't know really how far back it pushes enemies. Alright, that did something, kinda. See if we can bank on it. Seems like spiders are easier to hit than the kobolds. I think the kobolds have kind of a size advantage. They're small, so they have a higher AC armor class. Oh, no, come back. There we go. Yeah, they got a lot more health. A lot more health. Alright. So we made our way to the entrance of the sewers. We've got a bit of armor here. Nothing special. Same stuff as before. Honestly, we could probably just drop these. Like, 1 gold's not going to do anything. And I know sometimes 1 gold drops out of a barrel, but carrying that extra weight for 1 gold, no thanks. Alright, got ourselves a bow now. Nothing special. 2 to 4. Actually, I don't know how much, let's see, what's the base attack on that? 21 currently. Don't know how much the bow actually does on its own. Let's see. Where is enchant arrows? So it's at +3 to damage. So it's probably more along the lines of 5 to 7. So not very impressive. That's why we'll be using different arrow types to do the damage instead. And we'll probably just be going with shock arrows. They do more, although, and they do a bit of AoE damage as well. Let's keep going. I'm sitting here jabbering on. Let's do a little test here, shall we? Yeah, 7, you know. Whereas that's 54. Just way better. And then we can also freeze them and then dispatch them with less worry. It's a nice little combo right now. Not bad at all. All right. Let's fire a couple of these. That is working pretty good. I like this. I like this strategy. They're just harder to hit in general, huh? Alright, let's see what we picked up. So a half-plate helmet, we can't use it. But not a bad little, yeah, see, like, little tiny, minuscule potion there. That's not going to do anything for us. I'm actually kind of curious to see how much that would actually heal. I said actually a bunch of times right there. Probably should stop doing that, actually. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how much that would even heal. Another Ring of Dexterity. Well, it's probably not going to do much in the way of helping us out right now. Yeah, it's just a Dexterity +1. We'll just sell that. Oh, hey. That's a nice little hit. That's another one. Get him out of here. Man, I'll tell you what. Ice arrows, man. Or frost arrows, that's pretty good. Although it's going to be a bit harder to freeze people later on because they're going to have a lot more health. Oh, nice little gloves there. We could just drop the bracers. Amulet of Protection +4. We can wear it for now, but it's not really going to help us out in the long run later on. But it's helpful now, so might as well use it. Some leather armor. Alright. Leather armor. Nice. See, the drops are just far superior on Extreme. I'm already getting geared out pretty good. Minus the bow, obviously. Come on. What do you got? Not much. I'll tell you that much. Ow. Maybe they do have something. Apparently can't hit them. I was in here talking smack, and then he turns around and smacks me. Ooh, nice. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm going to be using it, but just some more magic gear to be able to sell. This is working out pretty good. I'm really enjoying this here. I'm enjoying it for now, anyway. Ring of Rejuvenation? Heck yeah. I think that rejuvenation, that's energy, so my energy will go up a bit faster now. Let's see. Wow, that guy had some deep pockets. There's a lot of gold come flying out of that little dude. And we gotta be careful of the bugbears. They're a bit more powerful. Oh, that was a waste. There we go. Done for. We're gonna have to go back and get some more rejuve potions here soon. But we've got a lot of stuff to sell, right? We might be able to pick up something new. I'll tell you what, this shock arrow does wonders sometimes. See if I can't shoot one. Fire a warning shot down the bow. There we go.
I don't have the energy.
Oh, no energy. Even if it misses, it's doing damage. That's kind of the plan sometimes, is to let it miss. Do as much of that extra damage as possible. Alright. And we'll check everything we pick up right here in a second. Let's see what we got. Any new weapons we can use? Spiked fine light mace. It's not really that good. That's not worth anything. Drop that. Alright, we should probably head back soon to get some more energy potions, because, yeah, we don't want to run out mid, I don't know, fighting a bugbear or something. That'd be terrible. But let's get these last couple of chests. Ring of Protection 4. Actually, yeah, we can... Let's replace the Dexterity one with that for now, because it's not really doing anything for us, since we're not really relying on regular arrows at the moment. Alright, I think up here, when we get up here, we will go to town. Okay. Guy's just gonna come running in like that, huh? Well, fine then. Let's talk to Ipswich, grab our little quest for his brother's medallion. Sell our stuff here.
Axes, bows. We have everything you need right here. If you need something to split someone's skull or a helm to protect your own, you come to the right place.
If I need, hang on, let me get out of here, because he's just gonna keep talking.
Look no farther. You'll find my shop has excellent weapons at reasonable prices.
Spiked fine Morningstar. That might be a good idea. Maybe +1.
Oh, friend. I think the smell of the sewers has taken a liking to you.
Okay, we can't afford this stuff yet.
We have many fine deals. What are you looking for?
I'm more interested, sir, in your
Dwarven weapons, brought here all the way from the
dexterity stuff. Let's...
swords, axes, bows. We have everything you need right here.
Is dexterity really worth it, though? That's my problem right now, is dexterity actually worth it right now? I think what I could do is just put points when I level up into dexterity, and then the rest of the stuff is just measured out with rings and stuff. So that way I can have something of intellect, something of constitution, and something of, what's the last one? Intellect, Constitution, and Strength. So that way I have more carry weight, more health, more energy, and faster energy regeneration from having that. So that's kind of my thought process. I'm going to be using magical arrows all the time anyway. So yeah, that's the route we're going to go with that, I think. That's the route we're going to go. So instead of having this protection thing, we're going to throw on intellect, which is more energy. Get rid of the protection one. There we go. We need more of these. How many we got? 19. Let's buy one more. 20. That seems like a good number. Let's check arrows. 170. Let's go up to that. I would like a better weapon, but honestly, I can't think of... Maybe this Morning Star? Nah, let's save the money. We'll save the money. We'll save the money for now. Alright, but that looks like that's it for today. Yeah, my timer's gone off, so thanks for stopping by, checking out Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance on extreme difficulty, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Until then, have a great night, everyone.